Here's a fun little electric motor you can make using just a AA Duracell battery. In this case I use a Duracell battery, some neodymium magnets, and the part number is 07046. I got these at Home Depot. They're I think $3 or $4. They're really powerful. It's a rare earth element, so it's a permanent magnet, so they're really strong magnets, about 4 times as powerful as a regular magnet. And I've heard several people pronounce the word, but it's neodymium. Let me get verification from the lady that lives inside my computer. Hey lady, how do you pronounce this?
Neodymium.
Again.
Neodymium.
Thank you, lady. Yeah, I heard one person pronouncing it neodymium. So I was thinking, what's Neil Diamond got to do with this? He's a singer, he's not a scientist. Anyway, then you just need some copper wire, and I think that's probably about 12 gauge. But I just went up and got one of the Home Depot workers and asked them to cut me a couple of feet of the thinnest uninsulated copper wire. So that's what I use, and that seems to work pretty good. I used a heavier gauge, but it just seemed like it was too heavy. So then you have to form it in a shape kind of similar to this. I've seen some other ones that are really good, kind of like a giant heart shape. Mine's kind of dorky looking, I know. I tried a couple of times, but I guess I'm not very good at bending copper. But I got this one to run pretty good. So I'll pause it here for a second and we'll get it running. And I like to use 2 of the magnets on the bottom. That seems to work pretty good for me. So I'll pause it here for a second and we'll get it running. Then I've got a tachometer, so we'll measure the RPMs with it. And mine actually starts off kind of slow because I don't have the exact shape, so it's not symmetrical. But once it gets in the sweet spot, it takes off. So I'm just going to hit it with the tachometer here, and we'll see what kind of a reading we can get with it. It's a little tough to try and do both of these at the same time because you got to get it right on the tape, but I'll figure it out here in a second. So there we go. You can see we're getting about a constant around 570, 565 with the tachometer here. If I can get it right on that strip, occasionally because I'm trying to do 2 things at once, it moves around. But that's pretty accurate right there. That's right on the strip right now. So that's pretty neat to get that little motor to run that fast. And one other thing I did, I screwed up initially. You have to put reflective tape on the copper wire, and then I spray painted the copper wire black. Well, I made the mistake of spray painting the very bottom black, and that insulated the copper wire that's in that magnetic field, so that it didn't work. So I just took some sandpaper and sanded off the black paint on the very bottom there that's spinning around the magnets. And that solved the problem. But yeah, it's pretty fun to make one of these. Good luck. Thanks for watching.